Hello, my name is Monique Renee. I'm an illustrator, I have cystic fibrosis, and I am chronically cute. I am launching this Kickstarter to raise funds for my new project, Chronically Cute. My goal is to create something for the chronic illness community that they've never had before. When you're sick or chronically ill or anything like that, it can be really isolating. You feel like you're living alone in a world full of healthy people and that nothing's made for you. That's the feeling that inspired Chronically Cute. What I want to do is make something, in this case enamel pins, that is made with people from the chronic illness community in mind. Something that they can hold and wear proudly and say, this was made for me. This was made just for me, and it's something that empowers me and I can be proud to say that I am chronically cute. So what is Chronically Cute? Chronically Cute is going to be a series of enamel pins designed for a specific illness or encompassing a set of illnesses. Each time I release a new set, I will talk with people from the chronic illness community and really hone down the essence of who they are and what they believe in and the things that are important to them. And with them, I plan on releasing 3 pins every 2 or so months, each with a different illness in mind. I want to give people something that they can wear and say, yes, I'm chronically ill, but I'm also chronically cute, and you can't take that away from me. So why am I starting with cystic fibrosis? Well, both me and my brother have cystic fibrosis. We've both had it since we were young. Cystic fibrosis is a genetic illness that affects all parts of the body, but mainly the lungs, and basically what happens is we secrete thick mucus that makes it hard for us to breathe, and it's very easy for us to get infections. So that has kind of been around my entire life, and it's really shaped who I am today. A lot of people say that you shouldn't be defined by your illness, and I don't think that I am, but I still kind of think that when you have an illness, it's hard not to be defined by it. It's hard not to let it impact you in every aspect of your life. So that's another reason why I'm making these pins, is because cystic fibrosis is a part of me. It's always going to be a part of me, and it's made me who I am today. And I'm proud of who I am today, cystic fibrosis and all. I don't want to be ashamed anymore of the fact that I am sick and that I have cystic fibrosis. So wearing this pin to me empowers me and makes me feel good about myself, good about the fact that I'm sick. It kind of inspires me to just be the best that I can be. And I know that sounds a little silly because it's a pin, but there's so much passion and so much emotion that I put into these pins, and that's what I want to come across. For example, people in the cystic fibrosis community, when we are first learning how to talk, a lot of people tell us to say 65 roses instead of cystic fibrosis because it's kind of hard for a 5-year-old to say cystic fibrosis. So we kind of grew up saying 65 roses instead, and that's why I have roses incorporated into every design, because the rose is kind of symbolic for cystic fibrosis for us in that point. And that's something that's kind of an inside joke between people who have CF. Like, someone who's never heard of CF would have no idea why roses are significant to us. And that's the kind of detail that I want to put into every single one of these pins that I make. Something that's like a nod, like this is for you. I made this because I know you, I know what you're going through, and this is just for you. Now, that being said, I don't want to come across like the pins are only for sick people. I want to use these pins to raise awareness for everything, basically. And it's not just for people with cystic fibrosis either. For example, my inhaler pin is good for anyone who has respiratory issues or anyone who's ever needed an inhaler. And even if you aren't sick, you can show your support for people who are by wearing these pins as well. Or maybe you just think the designs are cute, and that's awesome too. But these pins are meant for everyone, but they're designed for chronically ill people. I'm launching a Kickstarter because I don't want this to be a one-time thing. I don't want to design these pins and then be done with it. I want to be making pins every 2 months or so and keep it going, keep the momentum going. Chronically Cute right now is just enamel pins, but in the future I have so many ideas for how I would like to take this. But in order to do that, I need to raise some funds. So I figured a great way to do that is through Kickstarter. If you guys haven't heard, Kickstarter is a crowdsourcing website where you can pledge however amount of money you want to the project, and then if the project reaches its financial goal, then you get charged for your credit card, and then I get the money to reproduce the pins. And there are separate reward tiers that you can get, so you can sign up to get some prints or some pins or whatever you want in between, and you can even donate as like a different amount that's not a reward. You can choose how much you want to donate. Now, if the project is not funded in the given amount of time, which is going to be 30 days, then your card does not get charged, the money goes back to you, and that's basically it. It's an all or nothing system, so I'm a little nervous about not launching it, to be honest, but I'm also really excited, and I hope you guys are too. Also, a portion of the profits made from each set of pins will go to a charity that corresponds with that illness. So this time around, I am picking the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Now, none of the money from the Kickstarter is going to be donated. That is because Kickstarter has some rules about that. So once the pins are manufactured, any that I sell after that, a portion of the profits made off those pins will be donated. If I do not do Kickstarter in the future, then I won't have that problem. Just every profit made off the pin will go to a charity, basically. Now let's get to the fun part, the rewards. So I have a few different tiers of rewards. You can donate as much or as little as you want, and I am shipping internationally as well. So if you are an international watcher or viewer, you definitely can order one of these pins as well. So the first tier is for $1, and that is a sincere thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting my project. I know not everyone can afford to buy a pin, so if you want to donate anything, any amount at all, it's so appreciated from me, and I genuinely mean that. The next tier is $5, and that will get you a 4x6 set of prints based off of the pins. These will not be available anywhere else. I'm not gonna upload them to my Etsy. I'm not gonna sell them at any conventions. These are just purely for the Kickstarter, so it's the only time you'll be able to get these prints. The next tier is for $10, and that is any pin of your choice. The next is $20, you get 2 pins. Then for $30, you get the entire set of pins. The next tier is $50, and that will get you the 3 pins and 3 8x10 size prints. Again, these prints are not going to be sold anywhere else. Kickstarter is the only way you can get them. And then the last tier is $100, and this is like insane. I'm just throwing it out there. You get all the pins, all the prints, and then you also get a custom watercolor commission from myself. So yeah, those are my tiers. I'm really excited. Gosh, I think that's all I have to say for this. I'm really excited. I'm really nervous. I hope you guys like the pins. I hope you guys enjoy this project that I am really trying to kickstart. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. And shoot, that's it. I'm just putting myself into the void, into the world. So yeah, let's do this. I'm excited. Let's do this. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do support the Kickstarter, thank you. Even if you can't support it, please like and share this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. And yeah, thank you. I love you guys.